afternoon to all of you. Welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep in 500 Most Expected CAT Quant Questions, part number 2. This particular series of sessions we have started a few weeks back, and this is specially designed for all the students who are preparing for CAT 2023. So friends, welcome back once again. I am Gourav Gupta, and today we'll be discussing some good quality questions which can expect to appear in the QA section of CAT 2023. Obviously, not these questions exactly will come in your examination, but the concepts that we are discussing in these sessions. So through these concepts, we will be covering almost every type of questions in the days to come, and you will be well prepared to tackle any type of questions in QA section of Quant. So friends, welcome back once again. Good afternoon, Angela. I hope I am clearly visible and audible to all of you. So friends, in this series of sessions, this is 500 most expected CAT quant questions. Basically, 500 most expected CAT questions. This is the name of the series, and this series will continue till CAT examination. Now, in each of these sessions, which will be based on all the three sections of CAT examination, that is VARC, LRDI, and quantitative ability. Now, in these sessions, we will be discussing some good quality questions starting from the beginners level. You will definitely see some easy type of questions in CAT exam as well. So we'll be covering all the level of difficulty. We will be covering each and every area that is tested in CAT examination. All right. So without wasting any time, let us start solving these questions. 500 most expected CAT quant questions. All right, chaliye. So question number one will be there on your screen in a few moments. Now, the students who are attending this session in the live format, or even if you will be watching the recording of this session, I suggest all of you to be attempting these questions in the time frame that I am giving you. Okay, so I'll be giving you just adequate amount of time that is required to solve each and every question. Okay, so the questions that are there in today's session, I believe that every question can be done in a matter of less than 1 minute. Okay, so I'll be giving you 1 minute to solve every question. Post that, I'll be doing a small analysis of every question and will be giving you the solution of that question. I'll be trying to use the most efficient way of solving each of these questions. All right, Agrima, good afternoon. So let's begin with this session. Question number one appearing on your screen. Be ready with your pen and a sheet of paper. One sheet of paper will be enough for this entire session. Be ready. The first question on your screen now. Now the question says that the amount of paint and oil in a tank are in the ratio 5:6. If 33 liters of mixture is removed from the tank and 16 liters of oil is added, the ratio of paint and oil changes to 3:4. Find the original volume of the mixture. Now try to do as much less amount of rough work as possible, because if you'll increase the amount of rough work, definitely since you are writing more, then you will be taking more time to find out the answer. Okay, so just analyze this question and try to do minimal amount of rough work in every question. Try to give your 100%. Okay, so don't just sit and watch this session like you're watching a news channel. Okay, so don't wait for me to solve these questions. Please try to solve and do post your answer whatever you get in the chat box. A few more seconds. All right, let's begin with this. Now I'll be giving you the most efficient way of doing this question, and I'll also try to write as much less as possible, but I'll make sure that you will understand everything. Okay, so now the amount of paint and oil in a tank are in the ratio 5:6. So we have paint and we have oil. Now, currently they are in the ratio 5:6. So I'll assume that the quantities of paint and oil respectively are 5x and 6x. Okay. Now 33 liters of mixture is removed. Now we are removing 33 liters of mixture from a mixture which has paint and oil present in the ratio 5:3, right? So in whatever ratio they are present in the tank, in the same ratio, they will come out of the tank, whatever quantity is removed. Okay, so we are removing 33 liters. So 33 liters, I'll divide it in the ratio 5:6, and that will be the quantities that will come out of paint and oil. Okay. So if I divide 33 liters in the ratio 5:6, then paint will be 15 liters and oil will be 18 liters. Okay. So the amount of paint that will come out will be 15. So I'll write 5x minus 15. And the amount of oil that will come out will be 18. So minus 18. Right. Now after that, 16 liters of oil is added. So we have added 16 liters of oil. Okay, so now effectively the remaining amount of paint will be 5x minus 15, and the remaining amount of oil, the net amount of oil will be 6x minus 2. Okay, now the ratio of paint and oil, now it has changed to 3:4. So you can you can take the ratio of these two and equate it to 3:4 and get the value of x. So I'm doing it on the left hand side, top of the screen. So 5x minus 15 divided by 6x minus 2, that is equal to 3/4. Now doing cross multiplication and get the value of x. So 20 minus 18, that is 2x, is equal to 60 minus 6, that is 56. All right, so the value of x will come out to be 28. All right, is it? No, no, no. It's 54, not 56. So the value of x will come out to be 27. Right? Now we have got the value of x, that is 27. Now what we have to do is we have to find out the original volume of the mixture. Now what was the original volume of the mixture? The original volume was 5x plus 6x. Okay, so 5x plus 6x, that is 11x. The value of x is 27, so 11 into 27. 11 into 27, that is 297 will be the final answer of this question. Okay, so Angela and Agrima, both of you have given option D as the answer. I hope you have understood your mistake. So the final answer here will be 297. I think you would have done the same mistake. मैंने x का value 28 calculate कर दिया था, but it is 27, and the answer will be 11 into 27. That is 297. So 297 is the original volume of the mixture. All right. So that was question number 1. Good to see at least some of the students solving and responding with their answers. I want this to be done by all the other students as well. Okay, so let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2 on your screen now. Find the number of male employees in the office if the average age of male employee, female employee, and the entire office is 50, 46, and 49, and the number of female employees in the office is 30. Now, this question is a very straightforward example of the application of allegations, right? You can do this question using allegations. Also, if you don't understand the method of allegations, you can do this question using the method of weighted average. Okay. So quickly give me an answer for this one. Yes, any answer? This question should not take more than 30 seconds to find the answer. बहुत easy question है ये. So we have male employees, we have female employees. Okay. Now the average of male is 50. I'm using allegations. The average of females is 46 and the net average is 49. All right. Now, applying allegations, I can say that the number of females, यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? 46 minus 49 or 49 minus 46, this will be 3, the difference here. And 50 and 49, the difference will be 1. So this ratio 3 is to 1 will be the ratio of males and females respectively. So males divided by females is equal to 3 upon 1. Now you are given number of females and you will have to find out the number of males. Okay, so number of males is what we have to find out, where the number of females is given in the question as 30. So doing cross multiplication, number of males will come out to be 3 multiplied by 30 and that is equal to 90. So the number of males here is 90. Option B is the correct answer for this. All right, Kritika, I hope you have understood, right? Okay, let's move on and look at question number 3. Question number 3. In an examination, Ram's score was 1/5 of the sum of the scores of Prem and Arya. After a review, the score of each of them increased by 8. The revised scores of Arya, Prem and Ram are in the ratio of 12 is to 9 is to 5. Then Arya's score exceeded Ram's score by what number? Come on, quickly give me an answer. Again, this one is on an easier side. Another few seconds you have. Okay, shall we begin? Okay, we shall. Now, what I'll do is, in this case, I'll do the backtracking. Okay, so I'll start from the revised scores. Okay, and then obtain the scores before revision and then apply this statement to form the equation. Okay, so I'll start with the scores after revision. So the revised scores of A, P, and R have become 12 is to 9 is to 5. So this is the ratio of the revised scores. So revised scores, I'm assuming them as 12x, 9x, and 5x respectively. Okay. Now what happened in the revision? After the revision, the scores of all of them increased by 8. So these are the increased scores. So I'll write the scores before revision now. So I'll subtract 8 from the scores of each of them. So minus 8, minus 8, minus 8 for all of them. So these are the scores for Arya, Prem and Ram before revision, and the relation between them is Ram's score was 1/5 of the sum of the scores of Prem and Arya. So Ram's score is 5x minus 8. That is equal to 1 by 5, 1/5 of the scores of the other two people. That is 12x minus 8 plus 9x minus 8. Now this is the equation. Upon solving this, you will get the value of x. So let's do cross multiplication. 25x minus 40, that is equal to 21x minus 16. So I can write 4x is equal to 40 minus 16, that is 24. So the value of x will come out to be 6, right? So this is the value of x. Now, what they actually want is the difference between the scores of Arya and Ram. The difference between the scores of Arya and Ram is 12x and 5x, that is 7x. Okay, so 7x is the difference. Now the value of x is 6, so 7 into 6 is equal to 42. So 42, that is option D, should be the correct answer for this question. Let's check if this is correct. Yes, this is the correct answer for question number 3. All right. So I hope you would have understood the method that I have used. I'm not using any complex method. I am simplifying these questions as much as possible. ठीक है? चलिए आगे चलते हैं. Let's move on to question number 4. Now, question number 4 is a very simple question. The average temperature of first 4 days is 36 and the last 4 days is 39 during a week. Okay, a week has 7 days. So the average temperature of the entire week is given as 37. Then find the temperature of the fourth day. So very simple question this one is. Again, answer is expected in less than 1 minute. So anybody who has done the chapter of averages, you must have done this type of question. I am sure if you have done a revision, a proper practice of averages, then you cannot miss this type of question during the practice. Now we can start by making equations in this question. Now the average temperature for the first 4 days. So I can assume these first 4 days as A, B, C, and D. Okay. So if I'll make the equation for the first 4 days, it will be the sum of A, B, C, and D. Right? The average is given as 36. So the sum will be 36 multiplied by 4. Right? 36 multiplied by 4 is 144. Over. Now they are talking about the last 4 days. So last 4 days, that means D plus E plus F plus G. Okay. So their average is 39. So the sum will be 39 multiplied by 4. That is 156. Now the entire week, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So A plus B plus C and so on up till G. The sum of all these 7 days, the average is given as 37. So the sum will be 37 multiplied by 7, right? So 37 multiplied by 7 is 210 and 49, 259, right? Now I have three equations, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay. And I want the temperature of the fourth day. That means I want the value of D. Okay. The value of D. So you can observe that if I'll add first and second equation plus second equation, and then subtract third equation from it, then I'll be left with the variable D, that is the value of the fourth day on the left hand side. Okay, so if I'll add first and second equations, I will have A, B, C, E, F, and G once, and D is written twice. Then if I'll subtract all these ones, then I'll be left with D only. So the value of D will be equal to 144 plus 156 minus 259. 144 plus 156 is the 300. 300 minus 259. The answer will be 41. And that is option D. Okay. So 41. Kritika, Sneha, Agrima, and Angela. All four of you have given a correct answer. Yes, it is option D. Okay. All right. So option D, that is 41, is the correct answer for this question. Let's move on to question number 5. Now, question number 5, a tank has 240 liters of mixture of syrup and water, and syrup and water are present in the ratio 5:7. Okay, so quantity is given, the ratio is also given for syrup and water. From this, you can find out the quantity of syrup and quantity of water if it is required. I'm just telling you, not necessarily you will have to find both of them. Now, from this mixture, 40 liters is replaced with water. Then 48 liters of mixture is again replaced with water. And then finally, once again, 60 liters of mixture is replaced by water. Now, find the amount of syrup in the remaining tank. Now, this is a direct application of the formula of removal and replacement. So this is a very simple example, very straightforward example of removal replacement. So jaldi se formula apply karo and give me the final answer. This is slightly difficult, but the solution that I'm going to give you will be very simple and straightforward. Now, this is the formula that we use for the concept of removal and replacement. Let us understand what are these parameters used. So F is the final quantity or the final concentration of syrup or water. Okay, so if we are applying formula on syrup, F will be the final quantity or concentration of syrup, else it will be for water. So we'll have to decide on which of these two, syrup or water, we'll have to apply the formula. That I'll tell you later how to decide that. So F is the final quantity or concentration. I is the initial quantity or concentration. Total solution minus जितना remove किया है, TS minus R, total solution minus the amount of solution which is removed, divided by total solution. And generally we have raised to the power n when the steps are same. So raised to the power n, the number of times the step is repeated, but you will keep on multiplying these steps in case unequal quantities of mixture is replaced at every step. Okay. Now, second thing, on which of these two we should apply the formula. So we are doing the replacement with water. We will apply the formula on syrup. So जिस चीज से replacement कर रहे हैं, उस चीज पे formula apply नहीं करना, दूसरी चीज पे formula apply करना है. So in this case, the replacement is being done with water. So we will apply the formula on syrup. All right. So let's start with this. Now here, the value of I, that is initial quantity of syrup. So syrup and water are present in the ratio 5:7. So I'll divide 240 liters in the ratio 5:7. So the quantity of syrup will be 5 upon 12 into 240. So that will be equal to 100. So initial quantity, the value of I in the formula will be 100. Now total solution, obviously it is 240. And the values of R will keep on changing in different brackets. So first case, the value of R will be 40, then it will be 48, and then it will be 60. Okay. So let's apply this formula. So final quantity of syrup will be equal to initial quantity of syrup, bracket, total solution minus removed upon total solution. Again, the same thing will be done once again with 48, the second step. 240 minus 48 divided by 240. And then the third case is with 60. So 240 minus 60 divided by 240. Simplify this, and this will give you the final amount of syrup that is remaining in the tank. Okay, so let's simplify 100 as it is. Inside the bracket, 240 minus 40 is 200. So 200 divided by 240 will be equal to 5 upon 6. So the first bracket will be reduced to 5 upon 6. Second bracket, 240 minus 48 divided by 240. So that is 192 upon 240. Okay, and it will become 4 upon 5. And finally, 180 upon 240, that is 3 upon 4. So 5 will get cancelled, 4 will get cancelled, 3 will also get cancelled, and the final value will be equal to 50. Okay, so 50 is the final answer for this. So the quantity of syrup that is remaining in the tank will be equal to 50 liters after these three steps. Done. So Agrima has already given the correct answer. Good, Agrima. That is absolutely correct. 50 liters. Option B is the correct answer. Let's move and look at question number 6. Question number 6. Straightforward, easy question, not a difficult one. Okay, so try to keep it normal, try to keep it simple. Okay, and quickly give me an answer. Kritika, we were getting an exact answer, exact value of 50. Okay, for the previous one, Kritika. So please check your calculations. 49.8 is your answer, but the answer is exactly equal to 50. Okay, so look at the way I have explained that question, and you may make changes in the solution that you have used. All right, question number 6. Varun and Lokesh originally had pens in the ratio of 5:7. Then Lokesh gives some pens, they have pencils. So Lokesh gives some of his pencils to Varun. As a result, the ratio of the number of pencils with Varun and Lokesh became 3:2. Now read the last statement carefully. The question: what fraction of his original number of pencils was given by Lokesh to Varun? This one is simple, huh? So keep it simple. Don't commit any mistakes. All right, one minute's up. All right, चलिए start करते हैं. I'll start by assuming the initial number of pencils, which is the 5x and 7x. Done. Then Lokesh gave some pencils to Varun. So Lokesh gave some pencils. So let's say Lokesh gave y number of pencils to Varun. Okay, I cannot assume x because I have already taken the variable 5x and 7x. So Lokesh gave y number of pencils. So now the number of pencils left with Lokesh is 7x minus y, and with Varun it will become 5x plus y. As a result, now the ratio is 5x plus y divided by 7x minus y, and that is equal to 3 upon 2. Doing cross multiplication, you can find out the relation between x and y. So it will be 10, 21, that is 11x is equal to 5y, and x upon y is equal to 5 upon 11, right? So x upon y has come out to be 5 upon 11. Now what I'll do is I'll assume the value of x. I'll assume the value of x as 5 and the value of y as 11. Okay. So Varun initially has 5 into 5, that is 25 pencils. Lokesh initially has 7 into 5, 35 pencils. And the number of pencils given by Lokesh to Varun, which is the value of y, is 11. Okay. So what I've done is I've assumed the value of x and y as 5 and 11 respectively. You could have assumed 5k and 11k also. Finally, you will get the same answer, right? Now the question is, what fraction of his original number of pencils was given by Lokesh? What fraction of his initial pencils was given by Lokesh to 1? So Lokesh has given y number of pencils out of 35 pencils. So the fraction of pencils that Lokesh has given is 11 upon 35. So 11 upon 35, that is option A is the correct answer. Okay, now you all can reach up till this point, but understanding what is being asked in the last statement can become slightly tricky. Okay, so make sure that you're not committing any mistake and reading the statement, interpreting the statement properly. All right, चलिए next question की तरफ चलते हैं. Question number 7, a very simple straightforward question of averages. The average mark scored by 5 friends is 84. The average decreased by 4 when the score of Pranay is added. Find the mark scored by Pranay. Apply the simple logic of averages, okay? And you can easily get the answer in around 30 to 45 seconds. All right, Shraddha. चले देखें, simple question है. Average of 5 friends is 84. So their sum will be 5 multiplied by 84. Okay, these are 5 people. Now, let's add Pranay as well. So let's say P is the score of Pranay. So in the total score of these 5 friends, I have added the score of Pranay as well. Now the number of people have become 6. Okay. And the average of these 6 people is 84 minus 4, that is 80. That's it. Solve this equation and get the value of P. So the value of P will be 8 into 6, that is 480 minus 420. Okay, 84 into 5 is 420. So 480 minus 420, the correct answer is 60. Okay, so I think none of you has given correct answer. The correct answer here is option A. Agrima has given just now. Agrima has given a correct answer. It is option A, that is 60 marks. Okay, moving on to question number 8. Question number 8 is again simple. The cost of glass slab is directly proportional to the square of its thickness. Find the cost of the slab which with the thickness of 3 mm if the slab with the thickness of 4 mm costs rupees 64. Come on, quickly give me an answer. Okay. But Kritika, 64 is not among the options. And 64 is the cost of a slab whose thickness is 4 mm. So obviously 3 mm की slab का भी cost same नहीं हो सकता. Okay. So cost is proportional to the square of the thickness. So I'll remove the constant of proportionality, sign of proportionality, and will introduce the constant. So cost is equal to kt square, where c is the cost and t is the thickness. Now, the slab whose thickness is 4, the cost is 64. So 64 is equal to k multiplied by t square. So the value of k will come out to be 4. Okay, so constant of proportionality, the value is 4. Now, the cost of the slab whose thickness is 3 mm will be k multiplied by 3 cube. The value of k is 4 multiplied by 9, and the correct answer should be 36 for this question. So 36, that is the option D is the correct answer for question number 8. All right. Next question, question number 9. Now, question number 9 can be made easy if you'll apply the concept of allegations on this question. A shopkeeper mixes two oils, oil 1 and oil 2. 1 liter of oil 1 weighs 1 kg and 1 liter of oil 2 weighs 800 grams. But 750 ml of the mixture, if they are mixed, the 750 ml mixture will cost 720 grams. Find the percentage of oil 1 in the mixture in terms of volume. Kritika, previous question answer was 36. Now this one is a tricky question. Okay, so I'll give you some time to solve this one. Let's see if anyone can give me a correct answer for this. No, Kritika, no, not that way, because it is given that the cost is proportional to the square of the thickness. Cost is not proportional to the thickness, but it is proportional to the square of the thickness. So it is not directly proportional, but it is directly proportional to the square. That is why you cannot directly divide 64 by 4. Okay. So understand the way I have done that question. चलिए check करते हैं. Now I'm talking about oil 1. Now 1 kg, 1 liter of oil 1 will weigh 1 kg. Okay, 1 liter will weigh 1 kg. That means 1000 grams. Similarly, oil 2, 1 liter will weigh 800 grams. All right. Now, if I talk about the mixture, they have given that 750 ml of mixture weighs 720 grams. Okay, now I'll find out what will be the weight of 1000 ml of this mixture. So 750 ml का weight 720 grams है, so 1000 ml का weight कितना हो जाएगा? 720 divided by 750 into 1000. Okay, upon simplifying, this will come out to be 960. Okay, so if I talk about the mixture, 1 liter weighs 960 grams. Now apply allegations and find out the ratio. So 160 is the difference here, 40 is the difference here. So the ratio present for oil 1 and oil 2 is 4 is to 1. Okay. Now if oil 1 and oil 2 का ratio 4 is to 1 है, then percentage wise, the percentage of oil 1 will be 80 percentage and the percentage of oil 2 will be 20 percentage. So the correct answer here will be 80 percentage, that is option C. So Shraddha, Agrima, Sneha and Angela, all of you have given option C as the answer. Absolutely correct. Wonderful. Good to see this. Let's move on and look at question number 10. Now, question number 10, simple question of partnerships. Again, hardly a question of 1 minute. All right. Now, first of all, we'll have to find out in what ratio the final profit should be divided. Now, how to find this ratio? This ratio will be the ratio of the products of the capital and the time period, right? So we have two people, Charan and Kiran. Charan invested 3 lakhs and Kiran invested 6 lakhs. I'm not writing these many zeros. So Charan invested 3 lakhs and Kiran invested 6 lakhs. Now Charan invested for the entire period, that is 12 months. But Kiran started the business after 3 months. So that means Kiran was there in the business for 9 months. Now calculate their ratio. So 36 and 54, the ratio will come out to be 2 is to 3. Okay, so the final profit should be divided in the ratio of 2 is to 3. But there is a twist of active partner. Now, Charan as an active partner will first of all receive 20% as salary. So 20% will come out from the profit. So as an active partner, Charan receives 20% of the profit as the salary. Now, what the logic says is, first of all, the salary is given and then the remaining profit will be divided in the ratio that we have determined. Okay, the total profit is given as 20 lakhs. So 20 lakhs out of this, first of all, Charan will receive 20% as the part of salary. So 20% of 20 lakhs will be equal to 4 lakhs. So first of all, Charan has received 4 lakhs. Now the remaining 16 lakhs will be divided in the ratio 2 is to 3. And the portion of Charan will get 2 upon 5 into 1.6. That is equal to 6.4, right? So out of the remaining profit, Charan will get 6.4 lakhs and earlier Charan has already received 4 lakhs. So 4 plus 6.4 lakhs, if I'll add these two, it will be equal to 10.4 lakhs. So total money that Charan will receive will be 10.4 lakhs and the answer is option B, that is 10 lakhs 40,000. Okay. All right. So this question, बहुत simple था ये वाला question. I think some of you are lacking the concepts, lacking the information, lacking the knowledge of these areas. Okay, the questions that we have done today, all of them were from the area of averages, mixtures, allegations, ratios, and proportions. So basically, these were the applications of ratios, proportions in averages, mixtures, and allegations. So I want each of you, after attending this session, try to revise the concepts of all these topics once again. Take one odd day or 2 odd days and revise all of it. Okay, so friends, that is all from my side for the day. I hope you would have liked this session and you are following this series of session of 500 most expected CAT questions. All right. Now, anyone who has not yet started preparing for CAT 2023 and they want to join any of the batches available at BYJU'S Exam Prep. So yes, we do have new batches available. You can enroll now in the comprehensive program for CAT 2023. The link for the same is given in the description. All the details about this program are also mentioned on the screen. You can get up to 90% scholarship on these CAT 2023 comprehensive programs. So do take the scholarship test on 14th of May at 11 a.m. For that, you'll have to register because there are some limited seats for this scholarship test. Now, why and how and when do we do MBA? So, a wonderful session to be arranged on 6th. I think this is already over, 6th of May. So, it was conducted yesterday. So, those who have missed this session, please, you can look at the recording of this session on the application. Now get daily section-wise quizzes and brush up your basics by attempting these quizzes on our application. So please do download the application of BYJU'S Exam Prep, wherein you will get daily section-wise quizzes. All right. Now this series of 500 most expected CAT questions, this series which started on 6th of April, it will continue. So you all can subscribe to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep to be a part of this series. That's all, friends, from my side. You can get social with us on these social media platforms. I hope you liked this session. Thank you for being a part of this session. Have a wonderful time preparing for the examination. Bye bye, all of you.